disclaimer, drip is a life changer. Now all I do is chill and write bangers. Morph into the green like the White Ranger. Taking my block to the top just like Jenga. Danger, step on up and get roasted. I'm just trying to make some change like Drip Coach did. Posted like daily, put you under hypnosis. Fuck around with another damn and get ghosted is hopeless. We so bullish like Mike Jordan. All the fun fading away is quite enormous. Building a bridge, kinda like a chorus for those missing in action like Chuck Norris. Run for us, run away, don't come back. We stick together, on point like thumbtacks. Grab the Iron Man, they gone from one snap. Going hard for the network, that's a fun fact. Danger, step on up and get roasted. I'm just trying to make some change like Drip Coach did. Posted like daily, put you under hypnosis. Fuck around with another damn and get ghosted is hopeless. Step on up and get roasted. I'm just trying to make some change like Drip Coach did. Posted like daily, put you under hypnosis. Fuck around with another damn and get ghosted is hopeless.
Yo, what up? Are we live? I think I might have selected the wrong stream. I see we got Douglas Cam here, but I'm looking and I don't see my live stream. So let me know, Douglas, if it's just you, if you can hear me, let me know in the chat. And then I'll try to see. Okay, there it is. It does show that it's live. All right. So it looks like, nope, it still says waiting. So what do we got going on here? It should be live right now. And I can't tell. Oh, it's set to unlisted. Aha. Can we change that? Where is that at? Why is it unlisted? Houston, we have a problem. Let's see here. I don't know how that got changed to unlisted. Where is the settings? Here we go. Public. Done. Save. Are we live now? How about now? See if that helped. Can anybody hear me? You guys see me, hear me, see the screen? Did I fix the issue? Let me see. Hello, hello, hello. Who we got out there in the chats? Anyone available? Still says upcoming. Why? Don't know what happened. Crypto God 420. So you can hear me. For some odd reason, I'm showing on my phone. Trying to look at this. It doesn't show that the stream is actually live. So can you guys, I'll switch the screen. Can you actually see the Drip Network screen? My faucet that is zeroed out. Because I want to make sure that I'm showing the proper info before I continue. I don't have two monitors here like I normally do, so I'm trying to look on my phone to respond to messages and then see what's going on in the chat. Everything is great. All right, cool. Appreciate it. So, yep, now I see it. All right, it synced up. Cool. So I'll be responding to you guys from the phone. So that works. All right, cool. Disaster averted. All right, what's good in the hood? How is everybody? What is today, 19th? So I had to push this up early so you guys know I'm still here in the U.S. I got a lot of stuff I got to handle here, so I'll probably be here longer than I expected. And due to that and the things I'm taking care of here, it's changed my schedule dramatically. So I'm trying to work the off hours for my business in Cambodia, and then I got stuff I have to work on physically during the hours of normal operations in the US. So that has created one hell of a long schedule that I will be forced to do for the next foreseeable future. So that's why I had to push this to 11 o'clock. I don't know if this is a good time or not, but I know the average time on my channel is around like noon to 2. So apparently like the lunchtime crowd in the US is who's tapped in, I guess. So I'm hoping I can keep these Fridays at 11, because pretty much from 1 p.m. on, usually from about 1 p.m. all the way till about 1 a.m. I'm busy. Then I wake back up at around 6 a.m. to do stuff again for Cambodia. So my 6 a.m. to like 10 is booked. And then my 1 p.m. to like 1 a.m. is booked. So this is my only window of opportunity to tap back in with you guys. And I'm still trying to stay consistent, keep all of the videos coming and sharing insights and things of that nature, trying not to be like others that jumped on the drip bandwagon and then fell off because it wasn't exciting anymore, or crypto went into the bear market, or they changed their narrative, whatever. So I've been committing to this one video per day for now almost 2 years. Man, my anniversary is coming up next month. So I want to keep that going. That's easier said than done. But with the new info on the spot ETFs and kind of more hype coming into the space, maybe it's going to get easier for content, especially with the developers and stuff doing things in drip. So that is positive to see. What do we got over here on X? Because I did see something from Drip Marble Run that popped up. I saw somebody had something about an update on them. Drip Marble Booty. That doesn't work. Let's see. Alien Games. Yeah. Yeah, this one. So literally 3 days ago, get your BNB ready. Development is moving forward nicely, and in the next few months, we'll be rolling into a world of Drippy Marble Meta. So that's cool, because I didn't know what they were doing. They had disappeared, and I didn't know that Crypto Cuban was. Did he repost? Well, he reposted this. So where's Alien Games itself? Where is the actual? So did he just actually make this himself? I guess so. So maybe he's behind the scenes and doing something for them, because this isn't from Alien Games. I didn't realize that before. This is actually from Crypto Cuban. So I don't know if he has anything to do with this or not. Take a look at this. I don't want to respond. I want to see this actual post thread. Let's see. Next Level Gaming. Wallow, ready for it. Let's go. Drip Millions. So no additional insight on that. And then also, ironically, we used to have stuff from Wasteland, and they kind of just dropped off. Like, they were doing stuff weekly for, during the holidays. You see December 1st, 8th, 24th. So it's like week one at a time, like clockwork. They were doing a great job. Then all of a sudden we get to the 22nd, and then radio silence. So that's strange. Don't know what happened. But then when they went radio silent, we all of a sudden got DripX. So I don't know what's going on. But in the community, at least you can see that things are still moving forward, and now is definitely a good time. So if you still got your drip bags, just hold on to them, because I think we have seen the absolute worst of drip and the bear market. So even the people that I look towards, Gareth Soloway, Raoul Powell, Kathy Wood, all these people say that we're out of the woods, unless there's some crazy black swan event with like a stock market crash or something like that. But that just means that the 15K low of BTC is far behind us, and probably at the lowest we would see any kind of drop could be like in the high 20s to 30s, if that's even possible at this stage. So I say that because BNB should also be out of the woods, especially since they got hit the hardest with I forgot how many billions they had to settle for. So CZ not being the CEO anymore, and the lawsuit being over with, and potentially a ruling for even a spot ETF on Binance, And I think I forgot what it was, man, with Coinbase and Binance. Let me see if I can find that, if it's actually in the news. Which news would that be? Would Watcher Guru have it? They, in the Coinbase and Binance, I'm sorry, Coinbase and SEC, what do you call that? Ruling or court hearing or whatever. Someone there stated something to the fact that, I think it was on the SEC side, that while they mentioned that all tokens do not constitute securities. And then like the lawyer or someone from the Coinbase side said, great, so now that we all have that under wraps or something like that, why are we even here? So the reason I bring that up is because if the SEC is now being forced to acknowledge that tokens are not securities, then that means that most of the FUD for some of these blockchains could actually be, out of the hot water. Even I think Richard Hart, I forgot how many freaking lawyers he has on this. So he's fighting this. So eventually something's going to have to break where crypto is accepted. Then of course, these alphabet soup agencies will want to get their hands on stuff to manipulate it. But I'm saying all that because in this market, this may be, as they stated, the biggest market rally we've seen in crypto. So it won't get any bigger than this, because this is basically the phase where mass adoption comes in. Was it first they ignore you, then they laugh at you, then they fight you, then you win? So this is the fighting stage, clearly, with all the lawsuits. And this is also where they're getting in with their capital. So we win, because if you're in now, when they get in, they're just going to pump your bags. That's how this works. Let me see if I can search. What was that? News, Coinbase. Let's see. Binance, US stock market, BRICS. Stock market bigger crash in 2008 on the cards. So that's a black swan event. That could be just, smoke and fire, trying to create FUD and panic in the market. They are notorious for that. So you don't really know if it's true or not. I don't see the one for, yeah. Oh, well, it's not important to discuss, but just keep an eye out for it. All right, what we got in the chats? You guys got any questions, statements, concerns, moans, gripes, complaints? I'm not bringing any like real alpha. There's nothing additional that I have for you guys. I'll probably be reaching out to Hustleman Matt and Bandit to get some info on DripX. So I did watch this AMA with Experience Crypto 24/7. Does a good job. And Hustleman Matt covers the white paper and basically kind of what they're doing with that. So all in all, that's moving in the right direction. They don't have a launch date yet. Today, supposedly, as everybody was talking about, this is the 100th day of inflation, or 100th day of when the inflation is supposed to be cut off. But that doesn't change anything regarding the minting. But it does seem kind of ironic that this is like the largest we've had in a couple of weeks, that it just spiked up with the claims. But the faucet was shut off 100 days ago, so today should be the last day. Let me verify that, because it was in Forex Shark calls. Should have been here. Nope, that's range. We finished the updates. Prepare. Sites are back up. This one, yeah, October 11th is when that changed. So we go in here. We go 11. Nope. 10. 11. 2023. That's not the one I want. Add 100 days. So it's today. it is officially today. So we are spot on. So all that means is that anyone who had drip accumulating here, it will finally be all available at this stage. So no one else, well, there's actually a caveat to that, because I showed you guys, and this is a perfect example of why the minting's not going to stop. What I created with this one. So I will be someone that's not in that. Oops, I got to change it here, right? Thought I did. Who will not be in that 100-day camp if this is the right wallet. There you go. So I have only claimed 1788 on this one, so I will continue to claim. Now, I'm like a black swan event in this. There are not that many people that have a wallet like this that came in after that cutoff, because Triple D has just shit the bed the entire time. But this just shows you that if I were to claim right now, that 460 drip is not available in the tax vault, and therefore it will mint. And that's going to be the case for the bulk of these people. Tax vault continues to be empty, and the only way it fills up is through people moving drip with transaction taxes. So using a wrap drip or moving into a wallet or whatever, or buying it. But right now, because of all the arbitrage opportunities, like you see here, let's see, fountain, wrap drip, wrap drip. So there's so many different places now to buy drip that it will be a trickle effect till it gets back to the fountain. So it may or may not have enough buy pressure in the short term to fill up the tax vault. So we will see. But like I mentioned to you guys, to me, before this like actually turns bullish in my head as a deflationary narrative, I need to see this tax vault have at least 2 weeks worth of the average daily mint. So if we want to go back and say minting has been 1 million a day, I would want to see the tax vault have like 14 million and maintain that, and then minting drop to half of what we've seen. So minting go down to like 500,000 for that 2 weeks, and the tax vault stay above 14 million for 2 weeks. Then I would know that the narrative has changed, or at least the math has changed in our favor, because it can't increase after that. But as of right now, that's why I told you guys there's going to be a lot more than 220 million. This is what some of the Moon Boys were saying we would have, is 220 million. By the time it's all said and done, we'll have closer to 300 to 400. And that's because of this, the 1% that is actually in the faucet. So nobody could tell me exactly what this number represents. Does that count maxed out faucets? Does that count only ones that are not maxed out? But if that's all in the faucet, and let's just say it all had to be paid out, well, that would be 521 million total supply. Now, if that's counting wallets that have already maxed out, well, then that would be like 30% of that from the previous numbers I used to run on dripnetwork.ca. 30% of that would not come out. So you got about 150 million, basically. So that leaves us with a 350 million total supply, give or take. So that's why I'm leaning closer to 300. And it will be well above 220. Only way it'll stay around 220, 250 is, again, if all of a sudden we get a bunch of drip in the tax vault. That's it. And that requires some capital. What would that be right now? 14, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. 420 grand of transactions. So over the course of 2 weeks, 14 days, what is that, like 30 grand a day? Something like that. Feasible. Oh, we got something in the chats. What do we got? Animal Farm Marcus. I just finished the Drip X AMA. Yeah, I just finished that as well earlier today. I think I'll invest a small bag. It helps drip. Also today is January 19th. You think the minute? Yeah, I just went over all that. Minting won't slow down. It's the burning that needs to pick up. Play triple D. You can claim drip. Nobody's playing triple D, man. Look at the tickets. 143 drip, 47 drip. It doesn't even cover. Yeah, it does now. It does cover the cost of entry. Looks like actually did pick up. Because this was 10s and 20s before. So where did that pick up at? I'm surprised. I missed that. It's within the last couple of days. There we go. So at round 1019, it didn't even, the cost to buy a ticket, you would have lost money basically. So you spent $1 and the most you could have won is 21 cents. So it wasn't even advantageous to play triple D. But around 1019, then somewhere in here, you were able to make a little bit of money. Happy Max Claim Day, everyone. Forex announced. Okay, so Steven put that in there. So that was at 5:15. So maybe that was the catalyst for this. Yeah, literally, someone decided to jump in. So not bad. Still less. It's like, what is that? $7 was the total for first prize. So you could have got a 7x. But it's definitely still not degen gains for people to be playing. Crypto God. Did you see BNB outperform the market this past week? Yep, I believe they burned. Yeah, BNB does have a burn mechanism for sure. And Triple D will have a better utility when the drip token rises in value. I don't know. I think it really depends. So yeah, I think the drip price will help, but to be honest, I think Forex just burnt the bridge on people wanting to play triple D. Like, he just took way too long to get it out, and he doesn't understand the energy in the space, nor the community, nor does he actually care about the community. So I think what's going to happen is people are just going to move to other games and ways to play with their drip. Perfect example, kitchen sink. So triple D was a much needed idea January 2023. Forex took his sweet time to get it out in July. And because of that, he lost the momentum. And then kitchen sink came out literally the day the faucet went deflationary. So kitchen sink, maybe it was after actually. Let me see something real quick. Kitchen sink filled that gap of people wanting to be able to basically gamble with drip. That's where all the drip is going now. So instead of people actually buying drip, I think, or playing triple D to get drip that would just be trickled out of their faucet, I think the bulk of them are coming over here. So let's see, contract creation date for this. Is it 100 days or is it like 90 and some change? 99. Yep. So the day of. So within 22 hours, they had kicked this thing out. That's crazy. So I personally think that Triple D will never see its glory days ever again. But I mean, at least right now, you can win. What is that? 146 drip. $4. So if you spend $1, you could win a 4x, but that's not enough to basically keep the tax vault filled or anything like that. Like, just call this dead in the water. The best bet is over here for sure. They've got, what is their drip? 15 million. So clearly it's showing where people are interested in what to do with their drip. Hell, even wrap drip is like doing better than triple D. So I like the idea of triple D. I'm not shitting on it. It's just that Forex killed it. That's the truth, whether you like it or not. Now, what could happen is in this bull run and hype, and then just people FOMOing in from any and everywhere, that could cause people to come over and play, of course. And then, like you mentioned, if the token increases dramatically, then it can be advantageous to actually try to get a few tokens here and there, right? So there is potential in that case. So, okay, wait a minute. Fountain has 9 million now. That's interesting. So now combining the Fountain and the native, the native and Pancake Swap, we're sitting at 16. So Kitchen Sink lost its throne of having more than both combined. But this is good. 10, 17%. Count this one in there. Almost about 20% is in contracts. So what we need in drip is basically a nice pump. So we need to hit that 5 to 10 cent level and get a few people to sell out. Like, without that happening, it's going to be difficult, because you got so much sitting liquid that any amount of capital coming in, people are looking to take profits. Because you got to remember, the bulk of the community is wrecked. So yeah, a lot of people made money. The ones that got in from April 2022 all the way through December 2022, they're sitting pretty. But anyone that came in January 2022. Wow. Yeah, January 2022. And afterwards, they're wrecked. So they are going to be looking to take profits at some stage, which means there will be a lot of resistance in drip. So the only thing that we can do that's going to be bullish for us is for capital to come in and people to dump on the way out. So it's going to take, it's not a lot of capital, but you need people to dump their bags and then buy back in and create new floors. So all these people that accumulated down here from 2.5 cents down to 1 cent, they're waiting for that next pump back up to 4 to 5. Then it'll trickle back down, and then maybe the new floor will be here at 3.5. And then you keep doing that on the way up. Like, that's the only option. But for that to happen, we need more than just this. This is a start, but we actually need buy pressure coming in on the drip token, or significant burning coming from the drip token. So DripX definitely checks all those boxes. We'll just have to see how it plays out. What else we got? I'm impressed. Let's see. Burning has offset. Did you see BNB, Triple T? Burning has offset minting because drip is unlimited and needs much more. Burning has to offset minting because drip is unlimited and needs much more. Yeah, well, technically right now it's not unlimited. There is a cap. But my big red flag is that Forex still controls these keys, and he has proven that he is not competent, nor, in my opinion, trustworthy. So my fear is that right now, everything's Gucci. It's capped. It's turned off. But literally with the flip of a switch, Forex can come back in and turn it right back on. Remember, he's supposed to make this BNB locker contract, whatever the hell that's supposed to be. So I fear what's going to happen is the community will take charge, as they have been. We will start to see price appreciation and drip being burned, all these positive things. And then he's going to come in and screw it all up. That is my fear, because the keys are not burned and it's an upgradable proxy contract. So he could come in with a new quote unquote bullish idea. And I've been working on it all year, and I've had this in the background, and I've got new dev teams, and I was just holding this behind in my hat for the right opportunity and the right chance. You know, you've heard the narratives, right? So he'll come in and then he will say that, and then he will make something that resembles the old faucet or whatever. I have no idea what it will be, but basically drip will be minting again. And it will be at the most inopportune time, because it will be when the community was taken over and got trust back in. The bull market will be in full swing and things will be working towards the right way, and then he will screw it all up. That is my Nostradamus prediction. I believe that wholeheartedly. I hope I'm wrong, but that's what I believe will happen. So right now, reference Crypto Guide, the minting is offset because it's turned off. So once we hit that 300, when I'm saying 350 million, then it'll start to slowly, the supply will start to dwindle. You'll still see the total supply here, of course. fixed because the burns here will always be reflected in that number. But with all these new features, I believe we will get that back down. But then sooner rather than later, Forex screw it up. Animal Farm Markets. I have 2 small wallets yet to claim rewards from. I'm waiting to see the tax vault on the first page of BSC scan, so I'm not adding. You'll be waiting a while, my friend. Waiting a while. But I admire your support. Yeah, I still got some I can claim from as well, but doesn't really matter, to be honest. I mean, I guess in your regard, yeah, you don't want that number going up any higher, so that's cool. You know, and if everybody did that, that'd be great. But either way, if it's the tax vault doesn't continue to go up, then it'll eventually get to put back to 0 again. Buy pressure is the only option, the only answer. I'm impressed on Hustleman Matt and their team have done. Looking forward to the AMA you'll be hosting. Yeah, I definitely want to do an AMA with him, but I want a little more info. So I've already gone through the white paper. And I think if I was in Titan X, I would be able to better understand this. But basically, I want an AMA where we either are getting some updates or an AMA when it's launched. So I went through the one he did with Experience Crypto, and yeah, it had some gems dropped. But since all this is kind of just speculation right now, because we don't have a DApp to click on, I don't think I could add any value with the AMA. And I've already asked Hustleman Matt on the previous AMA some behind the scenes questions of, you know, where they come from and some trust and transparency and all that. So I don't need to dig into that again. I don't like repeating the same questions that everyone else has already asked. So I'd much rather have some new content, new take on things. I agree. What the heck, Forex? Dude is way too silent. It's up to the community now. That's why I hold more drip value than Black Q nonsense. Let's hope he never changes drip again. Don't hope, man. Expect it. If you expect it, then you'll be prepared. If you're sitting there hoping in one hand, then that's how we all got wrecked in 2023. We were betting on Forex to do right by the community and all his gaslighting, raised gaslighting. That was the hopium. Do not hope again in this cycle. Use the trends that you've seen, the historic evidence, all that stuff, and then plan accordingly. So you can go back and look at Forex's narrative, how he's executed, what he's done, and you can predict pretty well what he will do in the future. Almost to a T. Like so many failed launches, failed partnerships, failed projects, failed to deliver. Like, yeah, why would you think he'd change all of a sudden? And if you plan and expect what we've seen historically and you're wrong, then you're better off than the people that were betting on hopium. That's how I'm looking at it. Matt Lane, what up, bruh? Triple D was so overrated from the jump. I never understood why it was so hyped. I get the utility of it, but there was never enough draw to get people to buy in. Saw it from a mile away, and I'm not Nostradamus. Well, it had the hype, so that's the problem. So it actually would have done what it was meant to do if it would have been launched when it was supposed to. Because the buy and burn challenge from December, people were basically throwing money down the drain with no incentive, no benefit to themselves. So if that could have been captured, then basically instead of you just buying drip and burning it, you now could have had a raffle. So it was a product market fit. It was the right time. It had the right hype. It had the right amount of visibility and everything behind it. But the problem was it got kicked to Forex's desk and he just can't execute or deliver or do anything that the community expects. So I hear what you're saying, but if it had been done as it was intended, it would have actually been successful. I have no doubt about that because the community was doing things on their own without any dApps or systems. And it had momentum. That huge spike in, where is that at? In the tax vault. I can't pull it up now because tax vault's like on another page. But there was a huge spike in the tax vault, like over 1 million and some change drip, like over the course of 24 hours. And that's when drip was more expensive. So you go back to January or December of that month. Where are we? Just for S and Gs, December 2023. So I don't know how much money that was, but people were donating and doing like $5 to $10 a day. This is like a donation, like burning your money literally is what was happening. And they were doing it willingly. I did it. I participated in it because we thought that, you know, it did help. Don't get me wrong. It's what kept us from jumping off the cliff more rapidly. But where are we at? Oh, I'm in the wrong month. Back here. So confusing. December. Where are you? December. Yeah, this one. So yeah, we were at $1. So this is it. This is it right here. This is the buy. This is the effect of the buy and burn challenge and the hype of Triple D. So we almost got to $1. This was community throwing money, burning money, literally, because there was nothing else. So if that could have been captured when it was supposed to be, then we would have been off to the races. Like, I don't think we would have seen, because this right here was the talk of before it was Triple D. It was drip, drop, draw, or whatever it was. All that. We had all that hype. So if it had have launched here like it was supposed to, because this was when Josh was poking things around in the community, we could have been off to the races for sure. Like, I don't think we would have hit $1 or $2, $3, but we would have stopped all this bleeding. This is all due directly to Forex's inability to execute all of this right here. And then once it launched, it was dead. So I got you, Matt, but I pushed back a slight bit due to the energy in the space as a content creator. I saw it was very different then. Let's see. I always saw it as a cute way to spin drip. Wrap drip on PancakeSwap V3 to gain rewards. Hustleman Matt is going to literally save drip's value in community. Yeah. Well, I wouldn't put it all on him. Try not to bet any on one person, because then that's basically another what do you call that? A weak link in the armor, a kink in the armor. So it's got to be a total community effort. So all these other projects and stuff, they're doing things. We need more than just one. But Hustleman Matt is definitely the catalyst for sure. Saying Matt, it's a lottery or a lottery inside a lottery, and we are in DeFi. I've gambled enough. Animal Farm Market feels the same way. I agree, Coach. We need volume, a turbulent ride ahead. Facts. Corner Utopian League got wrecked going hard in Animal Farm. I haven't heard from him in a while. He's doing his he's put up a lot of content on some other stuff. I looked at his channel today. It actually popped up. Lee Topian or something now. Lee Topian. And he's covering Lee Cryptopian. I don't know. I have him somewhere. I saw it. And he covers like a bunch of different projects. So he's more just DeFi, crypto in general. Here he is, Lee Cryptopian. So he's got his Foodtopian thing that's still doing stuff. Then he's covered Warren, Meta Angel, Solana, some stuff on Pharaoh. So his last video was 3 hours ago. 6 hours. Well, he had 2 in the last 6 hours. So he's still out there. But yeah, most of us got wrecked for sure. Poor Crypto Kings. He's super wrecked. Where's this guy at? I haven't seen his channel in a while. Crypto King. It's with a Z, isn't it? He's still chilling pigs. And all these, he basically just takes the money they give him and then he just dumps it into more pigs. He hadn't learned. He's still young though, so he can afford to lose that 250K that he dumped. He'll get it back. Soul Miner. So yeah, all these are shills because I get hit up by some of them myself to actually to promote, and I've turned them down. It looks looks like he's turned to, hey Matt, you see that? He's turned to being a health guru now. Geez. The benefits of kombucha, gut health, probiotics. Yeah. I will not comment on that as a health and fitness coach. But that is fascinating. Intermittent fasting, how I got shredded eating chocolate and chips. Yeah, okay. But it got him some more views. on his channel. So he poked this in here in the middle and it got more people interested. So I guess he's dabbling between DeFi and health and fitness. I have no idea what this is. Oh man. Let me see something. I haven't done this in a while. Just because I'm looking at him now. What is this? It's CK. What was the name of his wallet? Is it this one? The AB69, I think, is the one. Just because I'm curious. How many pigs this kid's got now? That's the beauty of the blockchain. You get to be nosy and nobody can say anything about it. I think that's his right there. Yeah, this one. I already had it in my cache. 5,600. Okay. 5,600 pigs. Nice. Hope it works out for him. What is pigs at? Still holding that $11 level? Yep. Nice. Oh, down 3% though. I have a feeling, man, like this is going to jump off a cliff. This is poised for a massive sell down, just like we saw here. And if it breaks that 10, good luck. But I'm not in it, so I don't really care. But I wish no ill on anyone, so hopefully for Kenny it works out. Let's see. I wanted to drop got wrecked. Ray is now on the Titan-X ship. Yeah, I saw that. All Titan-X. DripX will be massive. Yeah, it looks like it. There's a decent amount of community support and hype. And again, it's a great dev team. Transparent, delivers as they said they would, everything. So everything we would want in a dev team is there. So I'll be playing a little bit, but I have pretty much given up on DGen, DeFi stuff, and I just stack my blue chips. Just keep my dollar cost average up. That's it. What if everyone in Drip community buys $1 Drip? We always say that, but it never happens. Because no matter what you try to do, there will always be some amount of energy against the space. And it's the Pareto principle, 80-20 rule. So if 80% of the people bought in, 20% would not, or vice versa, 20% would buy into it and 80% would buy against or sell against it. And of that 20% that would go against it, if 80 bought in, the 80 would be the people that have sacrificed the most and are most wrecked. And the 20% that go against it would be the ones that have the most leverage and would dump the protocol again. So, but they would eventually go back up after that. But yeah, good luck of rallying that many people, or even enough to make a dent. We've had so many opportunities over the last year that most people just burn out. They're not putting money back in the drip. So they will gamble elsewhere. Like, let's see something here. What is the volume? $241,000 market cap. Volume on this was $700. Drip. Volume here, 600 and 1,600. So yeah. I heard things about Elephant too. Some people were saying that it's continuing to go back down. So I think of my $100 investment, it's down like $70. So people don't trust BT either, but it holds second largest BNB holder on the Binance Smart Chain. So he's created something there. And supposedly this is Bertha is or what they're going to be doing with DripX is very similar to what Bertha is on Elephant. So we'll see. I'm going to be wrapping this up shortly because it's almost about time for me to get out of here. Good advice. He announces a new faucet. I'm dumping along with everyone else. We've learned a lot. Facts. Forex hasn't done or delivered anything outside of BB and G Money. Facts. Everything he's touched has turned to shit. He is like the reverse of the Midas touch. The only people that have done anything for the ecosystem is BB and G Money. Forex is just a visionary that talks a good game and it's all smoke and mirrors. Oh my God, the audacity. Crypto Health King. What? I'm sure he's citing sources. He better be citing sources, so at least he can be putting out something that might be factual. Hopefully. I'm sure he's also a detox cleanse with a link in bio. EM was never a thing, especially after exploit. Yeah, I guess we'll see. Well, that was a fun rant. yeah, I'm going to be capping it about this 45-minute mark. Because like I said, my day starts at 1 and we'll be ending at 1. So I got to get ready and head out. So I appreciate you guys tapping in, keeping me company. I'm going to keep these up, even though the live says 12 p.m. on the, you can't see it here, but on my thumbnail, it'll be at 11 Central. I guess that's 12 p.m. Eastern. So 11 Central, and I'll be going about 45 minutes so I can get out of here and not be late. But man, appreciate you guys, man. It's fun. So I'm gonna still keep a pulse on the drip community. Check out the videos I got breaking down this white paper as best as I can. So I got basically 4 videos covering 2 sections of the white paper each. And then by that time, we will see what we get from Hustle and Matt, and if I can put something else out. But so far, so good. So keep your eyes peeled on that ecosystem. Hodl your drip bags for now. Keep an eye out for Forex wrecking the system in the future. And watch TradFi and all this other stuff as well, man. This is prime time, so don't tap out now. I'm not telling you to invest in anything, but don't tap out. Keep your eyes and ears peeled for sure. All right, appreciate you guys jumping in. Thanks for keeping me company. Smash that HBO special if you haven't. Catch you on the flip side. Later.